Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Here we have a residential application. So this application, we're going to go ahead and look at the dimensions real quickly. And so I have a 10-foot ceiling height inside here, 9-foot edges over here. Total distance outside edge to outside edge is 16 feet by 8 feet 6 inches from the wall to the outside edge over here. And I think that's about it. We do have some can lights up here and some speakers that we want to be aware of. Also, the customer stated that they potentially might place a fan in here in the center. There is an outlet there for it already. And then of course we have sliding doors here. So let's just go here and look what that looks like here. So I just want to kind of throw this out real quickly, and here's one viewpoint of 2 units, and here would be a viewpoint of 1 single unit. And we'll talk about those in just a second. So let's go over here. All right, so first option I would recommend, and I know this isn't uniform, and that would eliminate the use of a fan in the center here as well. But these are the CD4024s, 4,000 watt 240 volt units. And the reason I have this is because I kind of like the way that this footprint of heat penetrates the seating area. It just has a more even flow throughout the space. Now I know that the customer, they also have a table here in the center, and we don't need to overheat that table obviously, but this just gives a better, more uniform heat throughout the space. Now, they did mention that they are the type of clients that would probably not need a whole lot of heat. So these could be reduced to a smaller unit. However, I think you could always just turn one on, one off. Because they're dual elements, you could turn one element on, one element off, or 4 elements on, or 3 elements on. And that would give them a lot of flexibility without going to a whole control system. So looking at the clearances here, you can see that I have met all the clearances to the bottom edge of the combustibles, and as far as the above clearances, let's see here, no problem there as well. There's 6 inches of clearance. And then of course with the angle here, I think this is a 15-degree angle. No issues with that as well. I'm more than 6 inches away from this edge here. What I've done is I've placed the heater 6 inches, this edge 6 inches away, and then I changed the angle to that 15. So that gives you that plenty of clearance over there. So that's one option there. And again, the only issue is with that future idea of a fan. So let's go to the second option, and the second option would be a 6,000 watt unit. Now 6,000 watt unit is an awful hot unit, but at a mounting height of 10 feet I wouldn't say that is overheating the space. And again, a dual element unit, the dual elements, of course you can turn one on, that would be 3,000 watts, and then for cooler evenings 6,000 watts. And let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. You can see here with this type of seating arrangement, where I think we're capturing most of this seating arrangement just fine. This would be a warmer spot, this would be a little bit cooler, and this over here would be a little bit cooler as well. And that would be one unit. Now they had mentioned using this 4,000 watt unit, and you could put a 4,000 watt unit here. However, I don't think a 4,000 watt would be hot enough for a 10-foot elevation mounting height, and that's my concern. Now, one other point I should make in the placement of this heater, I do have this at the 6 inches of clearance from this back edge. I did the same thing, mounted it at 6 inches, and this is true with the other option as well. But the clearance below, you can see at 15 degrees, I'm just kissing this edge here with the bottom clearance. Over here it's not a problem, but over here we probably need to go to 16 degrees of tilt. And that still is fine. I just have it at 15 here. But the other issue I wanted to address is the fact that I think I have this at 18 inches off the wall here, so that might be an issue with the lights and the heater. You know, you want to make sure that your heater is not blocking the ray of the light itself. So there are, like I said, can lights up here, and you want to make sure that they're still functioning properly. So, but anyways, there's 2 different options for this patio. You could put a gas heater in here, however, it would come down much further, and you would need to make sure that the exhaust gases are vented out of here, which would create another issue. You'd have to put some sort of venting in there, and so I think the electric option for this particular application is the best choice, and I hope the customer sees that as well. So if you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application, feel free to send us an email to support@patioheat.com. And also, you could make comments and questions right down here in the comment question area. We answer as many as possible, and we do it as fast as possible as well. And a thumbs up really helps us because we don't advertise, and so because of that, the algorithms of YouTube cause it not to show up. So if you hit a thumbs up, those likes really help us. All right, thank you very much, and you have a great day.